So, you want to start drawing or learning how to draw, but you don't exactly know where to begin. Well, here are my beginner and advanced tips for some tools and some equipment that you will need to start your drawing journey. Now, this will be for both beginner and advanced. I will start with beginner and then move on to advanced. And also keep in mind, it doesn't matter if you're starting to draw or you're at the base where you know a good amount of art fundamentals to be good at drawing, or you're an absolute expert. This video is for you guys. Anyways, let's get started. So for my beginner artists, you want to start with the baseline. You want to start with a drawing pad. Now you're also probably wondering, well, where can I get a drawing pad? You can literally find a drawing pad almost anywhere. What I mean by that is most stores like Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, if Michaels still exists, I really hope it still exists. Most of those stores have beginner starting drawing pads. Now this goes into the next thing. What size drawing pad should you get if you're a beginner artist? Well, honestly, the size really doesn't matter. When I started drawing, I just did a 8x5x11 sheet of paper, basically printing paper. That's how I started learning how to draw. But of course, as I progress and gotten better and want to further evolve my artwork, I started with an 8.5x11 sketch pad. Now, here's the thing. This could be from any company. It could be from any brand. As long as it's a sketch pad to your liking, it really doesn't matter what brand or what typing or what size it is. For those who are going further into contemporary art, some who are focusing more on sketching, I would get a bigger pad. If you're going for like artwork that requires charcoal or graphite tools, I would go for a bigger sketch pad. Next thing is obviously the tools that you use to actually draw on the sketch pad. What I would obviously suggest for beginners is a number 2 pencil. Any brand, any typing, really doesn't matter. For my people who are kind of in the intermediate level, I would go a step further and go with mechanical pencils. Now, what are my suggestions for mechanical pencils? Well, according to my Amazon list, I have a whole Amazon list for a bunch of art supplies that I use personally. According to my Amazon list, I would suggest a Mr. Pen metal mechanical pencil set because it has all the lead. How do I even say this? Basically, all the lead sizes. You have a 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9, and the 2 milliliter. What I mean by all of those numbers is, depending on the number, is how, I'm gonna be very wrong when I say this, how thick the lead is.
What did he say?
Do not take that out of context, please. What I really just mean by that is how thick the lead is. The thicker the lead, the better the drawing is. When you're going for like a lighter sketch, you would probably go for a 0.3 or a 0.5. If you're just going for a more heavier piece of drawing, mostly just line art, you would go 0.7, possibly close to a 0.9. Other than that, once again, if you're going for a lighter sketching, I would suggest 0.3 to a 0.5. If you're going for a more medium light art, line art, 0.7 to a 0.9, and the more heavier line arts, the 2 mm. And another one I would suggest is a Nick Pro 31 piece pastel mechanical pencil set with case. Do not worry, I will be editing the pictures of these so that you can just go online and search them up yourself. And the best part about these supplies, they are super cheap, very affordable. Next thing, if you're going into inking, then there are plenty of inking pens out there that you can use. But my recommendation is the Sakura Pigma Micron Fine Liner pens. This is the one that you want to go for if you're going for just standard inking. If you're going for a more professional inking, kind of like an anime, manga type inking, then a Japanese inking set is what you want to go for. Now, for coloring, from all my beginner artists, for coloring, you have a plethora: crayons, color pencils, markers. But if you want to just, skip the crayon formalities, here's my recommendations. There are some, expensive ones, but very affordable. My first recommendation I advise you to get is the Chromatech dual tip acrylic paint markers. There are many packs of this brand of acrylic paint markers, but I would highly suggest starting with the 30 set. And they're waterproof, they're quick drying, and it's a simpler start to all your coloring for all of your drawings. If you want to go a little bit more fancier, if your drawing requires, if you're doing eyes and it needs like a highlight up where the light is, then I would suggest, forgive me for butchering this name, but it's the acrylic white paint pens, Safa. It's a 8-pack, 2 to 3 mm medium tip, 0.7. It has basically all of it if you were doing highlight for lighting of the eyes. For my intermediate and advanced people, I would definitely go with the Uni Posca paint marker full range bundle set. This is for $54.99, and it's basically the same as the Chromatech paint markers, but it definitely gives you more variety because it's a much bigger set. Now, for all of my digital artists, for my beginners, intermediate, and also advanced. But for my beginners first, if you're going to start doing digital art, then I would suggest starting with a basic drawing tablet. And the two brands that I'm going to request that you do this with is XP Pen and Wacom. My runner-up brand that I would suggest is Huion. I have worked with a Huion tablet, and I find it to be pretty good. For my beginners, I would highly recommend XP Pen and Wacom. Now, going into the tablets themselves, what beginner tablet should you be looking for when you're starting to learn about digital art? My recommendation is to find a small drawing tablet, and these are the examples of some drawing tablet recommendations that you can get. These are for complete beginner digital artists. For my intermediate, there is one tablet right now that I would suggest that you get if you're starting to learn digital art and you want to evolve a little bit more. This is the tablet that I would recommend for my intermediate artists. It is the XP Pen Drawing Tablet Artist 12 2nd generation, and it's a small drawing monitor. For the most time of digital artists, for my intermediate and advanced digital artists, most of us use a drawing tablet, a small drawing tablet that has a little monitor. And beginner artists, once you get your footing into digital art, you can step into this realm of a drawing monitor yourselves. For my intermediate artists, this is the tablet that you want to start out with. This is a big step up if you're, stepping into the next stages of digital art. For my advanced digital artists, if you're already experienced with digital art, but you kind of want to evolve from a tablet that you're using, here is my recommendation. This is a drawing monitor that I have been using a while now, and it's a very good tablet. Well, a very good drawing monitor to use. But it is the Artist 22 second generation drawing tablet, and it's a 21.5 inch screen. It's a computer graphics tablet. For digital art, it is essential that you have a tool, a digital drawing tool that, number one, you are comfortable with, number two, that you are able to see what you are drawing, and number three, it comes out the way that you want it to. So you're looking for comfortability, quality, and long usage. That's the three things you want to look for when you're buying a tablet. So that was just a quick little video of my recommendations of digital tools, basic starting drawing tools and supplies for beginners to start their journey of doing art, and of course intermediate artists who are in the realm of evolving their artwork and want to take it to the next level, and also for my advanced artists who already have been doing art for a long time but still are looking to hone their craft and, you know, evolve their tech, evolve their equipment. If you enjoy this video and want to see more art tip videos, want more how to draw videos, anything art related, you already know what you need to do. Hit the like and subscribe button, leave a comment saying whenever you want. And also, I have a Discord server now. The Discord server, the link for the Discord server will be in the link in the description. It's a Discord server for you to just come, hang out, talk to me, leave suggestions of ideas for videos. It is all there for your enjoyment because I want to interact with you guys more. I want this channel to grow into the positive channel that I want it to be. And this Discord server is a step up. It's a way for me to achieve that. So once again, the Discord server is open and the link for the server will be in the description down below. So go join it. Go join it, man. But with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you again.